Hello everyone, welcome back. We've got something slightly different today. Still got the bad lighting, unfortunately. We're still working on that. But I was given a bag of coins, mixed coins, and I was told it was mainly Old English stuff. Now I've got most Old English pre-decimal going back, potentially back to 1880s, 1890s. But I thought it'd be nice to have a look through, see what exactly was in here. But even just on the strength of the bag alone, if I zoom in so we can see what we're going to be looking at, can you see those two at all? That one says Canada. They look like $2 coins. So open the bag up, tip everything out and see what we've got. I've not had a chance to actually look closely at this lot. I've literally picked the bag up and looked at what you could see through the bag. So what have we got there? Old bank bag full of Old English, looks like sixpences, some halfpennies. That looks like a bag of crowns and a £5 coin on one of them. Yeah, those two. Couple of Canadian $2 coins. Two different designs to an extent on the back and on the front as well. If you notice this one on the left, it's got the maple leaf 2006, whereas this one doesn't have the maple leaf 2015. And the reverse, what have we got? This is the older coin, it just says Canada, $2. It's got the bear, whereas the other one is newer. It's got the two markings on the bottom in like a lenticular type security markings, especially the bit at the top. That is more lenticular. I don't know if it shows up, but there's a couple of maple leaves up in the top and you've got them down at the bottom as well. So that's very nice to have. Don't think I've got many £2 coins. What else we got there? Another bag of halfpennies, pennies, threepences, and what looks like florins. More recent version of the florin. George VI, possibly Elizabeth. And what else we got? A load of shrapnel. That's just all Euro coins. So we've got, I don't tend to go for Euros because there's so many countries involved and they've got their own little versions of their own coins. You'd be there forever and a day. You'd have to go to a particular country and hope for the best. But even in your change, say in France, you're going to get German versions. So a couple of €2. Yeah, even the reverses are different. I don't know who they are or where they're from. I think this one might be French, I'm not sure. That one, again, no clue. Euro coins are not my area, but I'll certainly stick them in the bag with the rest of the Euro cents and stuff that I've got, just to say that I've got some. What have we got there? A 10 euro cent on the back. I've seen this design before. That's Spain. So the same design on the front for all these, in this case 10 euro cents, but a different design on the back dependent on the country. So let's have a look. Is that another one? Yep. So there's a 2 and a 10. You can't tell the country from the front, but you turn them over and you've got your countries. Actually, these are both Spain. That's handy. Now the person that gave me these was in, I think it was I want to say it was either Italy or Greece, that neck of the woods. So we're looking at Spain on some of them, and they were at the other end of the Mediterranean. Oh, hello. That's not an old coin. That's a current 5p. So I'm going to be putting that in my shrapnel pot. So yeah, we got all these others. There's a German one there, standard German design. Is the oak leaves that you used to get on the old Pfennigs. There's another Spanish one. There's lots of these. That's the same design on the smaller denomination. Again, it's Spain. So there's quite a few there. €1 cent. No, 5 euro cents. Fumph. So that's going to be German. There's a clue in that. Okay. Right, so let's just push these out of the way. Let's have a closer look at the bags. That's what we're here for. Right. So we've got a couple of 2 shillings, the old florin, 1947. 1960, 66, 56, and a 51. So some Elizabeths and a couple of George VI. I've got all these in my set, so they'll be going probably into my doubles pot at some point. What else have we got? A couple of brass threepences. So 1953 and 1953. So we've got 2 1953s. Again, these ones, you can pick these up dirt cheap. You can probably get a year run of all the Elizabeth II threepences for a couple of quid. They're not exactly hard to get hold of. Nice big shiny penny, grubby on the back, 1962. Another penny, 64, 64, 62 and a 63, and then we got ourselves a handful of halfpennies. Oh, 1927. So that'd be George V. It's a nice old one. Might be in better nick than the one that I've got in my own folder already, so I might have to have a closer look at that. If it's got the ship like this on the back, you always know it's going to be either George or Elizabeth. Yeah, there you go. So we got, what's that, 1941 and a 64. What else have we got there? A couple more 64s. These smaller coins are all farthings. So let's bring them up into the middle, you can better see them. They're all mainly... Sorry about that, battery just died on me out of the blue. It was fully charged earlier. Yeah, what was I saying? Yes, farthings. They've all got the picture of the wren on the back. There's a fair few here. We've got 43, 48, 39 on that one. So that one would have seen some wartime action. 42. So again, these are quite common, quite easy to get hold of. So it'd be worthwhile if you're into collecting pre-decimal. These are one of the easier ones to get hold of, along with the threepences. But one thing I did see, and I pulled to one side, is the old halfpenny. And this particular one is dated 1971. So it's the first year these came out. So they went from that size to that size, literally overnight. And these these small ones, they only stuck around till about 82, I think, maybe 83, then they were withdrawn. I'm not really surprised. I mean, they're so damn small, you lose them out of a small hole in the bottom of your pocket. Remember, as a kid, you could go out with a penny, 1 new pence, and get 3 sweets, or you could get 1 sweet with a halfpenny. Those were the days. Right, so what else have we got? I'm going to leave these crowns and £5 coins to last. They do look interesting. Right, what have we got? So, oh, hello. Got ourselves a George VI threepence. Or do we? It's hollow. And my guess is, I've seen these before. Magicians used to use these as a sixpence. And they fit just inside. And they used to use it for magic tricks. God knows how, because these are getting stuck. Like I said, I've seen these before. But yeah, it's an old magician's coin. What else have we got? More pennies. Some nicely toned George V. 1917. And we've even got the imprint of the King's head coming through on the back. Some people like to collect those, but I did notice that I think it was 1617 and 1918, it's quite a prominent feature, so it's quite a common thing to come across. What's this? Oh, whatever it is, it's got a small hole in it. That's a shame, it's ruined it. Is this an old shilling? Oh my god, that is early. That is 1826. So what's that, George the 3rd? George the 4th? 26, that'd be George the 4th, I think. That's a shame, because that's got a hole in it. That would have been a nice little addition. I'm still going to stick it in the folder, because I don't think I got one of his, going back, for at least for this denomination. But I think it's 50% silver as well. It might be more. Pop that off to one side as well. Come back to you later. So looks like the bulk of what we've got in here. Some of the big stuff, get that out of the way. Yeah, it's all sixpences. These are always nice to get hold of. The Elizabeth ones were just cupro nickel, but if you can get hold of ones from pre-45 or 46, then you find there's silver content in them. This one's George V, dated 1929. So that's, I think, 50% silver. So that's nice. Pop that over with that shilling from earlier. So all these others all appear to be Elizabeth. Oh no, there's another. Oh, that is Elizabeth. I do love ferreting through mysterious bags of coins. 1953. What we got on that one? Got my finger on it. Get your finger off, man. Where's it gone? There he is. 63. So again, these are also very, very common. The Elizabeth ones and the later George VI sixpences, very, very common. It's the threepences that you really want to get hold of, because the threepences, the silver threepence was phased out, I think it was 1946 or 45, but they'd already started to bring in these brass threepences from 1937. So 37 through to about 45, you could have a silver or a brass threepence. To be honest, I think the silver one was probably worth more just for the silver content. There we go. Slightly different design. So the Elizabeth ones got the portcullis. 1944. George VI. It's got, well, I can't remember what flowers they were, but it's a completely different design, so you can generally tell the period as well. So the other ones we've got a 1918 penny. Is that an H or not? No, that's just a normal 1918. I think it was 1918, and there's one or two other years as well. They had additional small markings just to the left of the one on the date. And if it was an H, it was the Heaton Mint, based in Birmingham. And there was another mint mark that went with them as well. So you've got variations on a theme of the same coin that you can get from the 19 teens. God, that's a grubby looking George VI florin. 2 shillings, 1948. Just about to make that out. Oh, that one looked different. 1975. Isle of Man, 2 new pence. Not seen one of these before. I've seen pictures, but this will certainly go into my Isle of Man collection, and it'll take up a nice little seat as well. Just means now I've got to make a point of trying to find some others to go with it, otherwise it'll be all lonely, and you can't have lonely coins. They've got to have friends. That's my excuse for buying coins anyway. Right, let's move some of this lot out of the way. Ooh, what's this? Some sort of medallion. Not a clue. Never mind. Not here for the medallions, we're here for the coins. Alright, final bag. What have we got? So, the 1977 Silver Jubilee. Yeah, every school kid in the country was given one of these, and garages were giving them out, and oh yeah, you cannot move for these. If you ever buy a bag of mixed foreign coins, sometimes the seller will throw one of these in just to make up some weight. So if you buy a 1 kilo bag, you probably get, sake of argument, 150 coins. But if they take out 10 or 15 coins, they'll throw one of these in just to make the weight up. It's a bit of a cheat, but it's also a very, very common coin. Right, okay, what else we got? Trafalgar, 2005. £5 coin, very nice. I've already got that one. I think I've got this one in a presentation pack from the Royal Mint. What we got there? Oh, this is the Queen Mother coin. This was her 90th birthday one that came out in 1990. Another £5 coin. Again, these are fairly common. Then you go to 5 shillings. So that's the old crown. Just trying to make out what's going on. Oh, wasn't this the coronation crown? I think it was. Because this is also the design they've got on the Charles 50p for the Queen's Memorial 50p that came out. The first coin, first 50p that had the King's face on. This, or virtually this design, was on the back. There you go, you can see the date. 1953. So on the 50p, that was 2022. These are fairly common. They often come out in little plastic containers with a bank name or something on them. Oh, this is the, yeah, this was the Millennium £5 coin that came out. I was told there was 2 types, but I've only ever seen evidence of one type. But they've got the same dates on the back, 1999 ticking into 2000. Again, fairly common, these. It's always nice to have. And what's this? Oh, 1996. Look at that finish. Oh. That's a proof finish. It's a shame it's all scratched up, but look at that mirror finish on the back behind the Queen, and her profile is actually frosted, so that's a proof finish. I can't remember what this was actually for though. Oh, it's her birthday, 70th birthday. That was it. 1926, 1996, so it's her 70th. That's a nice one to have. Like I said, it's a shame it's a bit scratched up, but I'll put that into some sort of flip holder or something, I think. Maybe even a capsule if I can find a big enough one for it. But, oh, okay. Well, I'll take that. So there's a couple of, I was going to say, not wins, but certainly some nice finds. So we've got this one, £5 coin for the Queen's 70th birthday, proof version. We've got this George V, 1929 sixpence. We've got a George, I want to keep saying it's George IV, but I'm not 100% sure. 1826. I want to say that's a shilling, but I'll double check. I'll do some digging and I'll put the details on the screen. Probably seen them by now anyway. And the other one, nice little find. Not old, but certainly unusual. The Isle of Man, 2 new pence from 1975. So there's some nice ones in there for the collection. There's a fair few in there that are doubles, and of course obviously a couple of Canadians as well, so they're always nice to get. Well, that was a different video. I hope you enjoyed that, folks. I did. Like I say, all I did before was had a quick look on the outside of the bag through what I could see, and I could see that there were some big coins in there and a lot of small fiddly stuff, but it's been really good bit of fun. I mean, 15 minutes of unpacking a mystery bag like that. This is going to keep me occupied for a few hours now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. If you did really like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, maybe even just say, you know, which coin was your favourite out of the whole lot. You might have some favourites. You might go for the Euro cents if you're not British. I mean, we don't tend to have these over here anyway that often. Could be some of the older coins, the pennies, the sixpences, or even better still, the £5 coins. I mean, happy days on that front. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you again soon, folks. Take care. Cheers all.